We need to recognize these people and, thank them for their, it wasn't the ultimate sacrifice, but it may have been a big sacrifice.
I'm Jimmy Bruce, president of Eastern Gateway Community College. We're proud to sponsor this thought-provoking interview series with community leaders who, through perseverance and determination, are being who they want to be and making a difference in the Mahoning Valley.
How did 9/11 impact you and the veterans that you were around during that time?
I think we rallied around the troops more that were going overseas because these are the Vietnam veterans' children and grandchildren that are going now, and they were so abused when they came back and basically not respected at all, that they made sure that that was not going to happen again. So I think you see a lot more pride in welcoming troops back and making sure that their families are taken care of while they're gone, and care packages still go out. I mean, we've been at war for 19 years and we still have groups sending out care packages on a regular basis to the troops overseas, and it's harder to do now because of 9/11. You can't just send to any service member at APO, whatever. You have to have a name and number and stuff. So when we sent to my granddaughter, we sent enough for her whole flight.
What is the number one thing that you tell a potential recruit? What do you think it's really important that they get?
That when you go to basic training, that basically it's a game, and you should think of it as that way. And your goal is to graduate and leave. And so when they tell you to fold your towels a certain way, or fold your socks a certain way, or to stand a certain way, they want to see if you can follow instructions. Because if you can't follow simple instructions, like how to fold a towel, do I want you working on my $20 million aircraft? So, there's a method to their madness.
What's the biggest mission, do you think, of these local AMVETS posts? Like, what are they there for? What is the purpose and their main goal?
Our goal is veterans helping veterans. We look around the community, and if we see somebody that and not just veterans, but veterans' families, anybody that needs something. We have 2 donation bins in the parking lot here, and a lot of times we get people who will call us like, well, I have medical equipment. The thrift stores don't take that, and we'll take it, and then we'll hand it out to people who need it. They can call and get it here for free or on loan. We have beds, we have walkers, we have wheelchairs, we have bedside commodes. Whatever you might need, we probably have at shower benches, and we'll loan it out. If somebody needs help with a handicap ramp or with groceries,
They just call here? And
sometimes they do, or somebody will tell us about somebody. We partner a lot with the community. Parkside Church here in Struthers has a food pantry, and if I know somebody needs food, I can send them there, or we can help them. A couple of times we've taken veterans out of nursing homes and taken them out to dinner, Texas Roadhouse for an early dinner, and just to get them out and celebrate them and thank them for their service.
Is it also a place, it seems like it's a gathering place and a place that the doors open to any veteran who wants to come in?
Any veteran that wants to come in and
feel at home, that there's somebody who cares.
Somebody that cares, and we're not, this is kind of a neighborhood place because we sit, this was an old Baptist church, and so it's in a neighborhood. So we have people in here. We welcome families. If you want to bring your kids, they're not allowed in the canteen area, but we'll turn them loose here in the hall with toys or whatever you want.
One of, I know, your big priorities is that AMVETS is going to be taking over Rolling Thunder.
Right.
Tell me about that and what that means for your group.
It's a huge undertaking. And it's kind of like, if we could pull this off, we could pretty much do anything. That's kind of the way I feel about it. We won't be calling it Rolling Thunder. That's a trademark name. I'm not sure what the name is going to be yet. We're still working on that and the logistics of that. But I talked to a couple of writers today down at the Purple Heart town, when we designated Youngstown as a Purple Heart city, and they were excited that we were doing it. And how can we help? What can we do? And so I think it's, that's an important mission. Rolling Thunder is really like the largest protest in the country, to remind Congress every year that we have POWs and MIAs who are not accounted for, and that we need to find them and bring them home. Most likely they're all dead, but let's find their bodies and give them the proper, proper burials with their families.
How many people typically ride in that?
Couple million.
Couple million.
Yeah.
To DC.
They come from all over. There's one group that start on the West Coast, and they pick up people all the way across the country, and they ride in on Memorial Day weekend into the city. And the ride to the wall starts from the Pentagon parking lot. And I just always think if someone hit one of those bikes, because it's just bike after bike, right, after bike after bike.
What does it mean for Youngstown to be a Purple Heart city?
Wow.
What does that mean?
That means that we acknowledge that people in our community have been wounded and received the Purple Heart, and that we need to recognize these people and thank them for their, it wasn't the ultimate sacrifice, but it may have been a big sacrifice. My friend Carl Nunziato was injured in Vietnam. He lost both his lower legs in Vietnam, and he's gone on to be a successful attorney, and he's very instrumental in the VA clinic that we have now, and we're building a new clinic within the next year up on the north side. And that these people are to be honored, really. I mean, they were injured in the line of duty, protecting our country.
I'm Jimmy Bruce, president of Eastern Gateway Community College. We're proud to sponsor this thought-provoking interview series with community leaders who, through perseverance and determination, are being who they want to be and making a difference in the Mahoning Valley.